Hello and welcome back to Boxing Social in association with Betfred. My name is Ayman. We're here in Stratford, London. With me is the one and only Lennox Clarke, a British super middleweight and Commonwealth super middleweight champion. Lennox Clarke, I shouldn't forget. Lennox, first of all, how's life treating you?
Treating me very well. Camp's gone well. Training harder than ever as usual. Training for a hard 12-round fight, and I'm ready, man. Just want to get Saturday. I want to get in the ring on Saturday and bust him up.
You've had a lot of time out of the ring, which is interesting because I remember being in the changing room with you after the Lerone Richards defeat, speaking to you after that, and you just kind of wanted to get back out there. You then had the Willie Hutchinson fight, which was a great fight for you to win, and then there was a bit of momentum with you, but then it kind of all fell back, and now you're back. So talk me through the kind of period you've had out, Lennox.
Yeah, it's been very frustrating, especially coming off the back of that, a really phenomenal win against Willie. I've been very frustrated. I broke my ribs in sparring. I think I was meant to be out in August, and then I broke my ribs then I broke my foot walking my dog before the fight in the 6th of November. My foot, in two places. So I've just had a year of being frustrated and injured. So glad to be back in such a big fight, and I'm just hungry, man.
Mark is the opponent. You and him had a bit of a back and forth there during the undercard press conference, but what do you make of Mark as the opponent at the weekend?
Mark's a good fighter, strong fighter, and he's an experienced fighter. I've got respect for him. I do respect him as a fighter, but I've got full belief and full confidence in myself and what I do in the ring, and I believe I'm going to win on Saturday night. It's going to be a hard fight, but I believe it's a fight I'm going to win and come away with those titles and push on.
In terms of the time that you've had out, you've been able to kind of progress yourself as a fighter in terms of the time that you had in the training as well.
No, I've been injured, mate. I've just literally been injured. I've come straight back into the gym, 12 weeks back in the gym, and I'm chief support in a big show. So there's no waiting around when I've got titles. I have to defend them, as you know. So this is what I'm looking forward to doing. So
I just want to get your thoughts on a couple of other things. Super middleweight division is very much a thriving division. The biggest fight that's out there at the moment is Triple G Canelo, the trilogy rematch. Your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, I think Canelo will do it again. Even though the first fight, I think Triple G done it. They're both top of the sport. They're both elite athletes, and it could go either way. So, but I do think Canelo will have the edge, even though he come unstuck against Billy Bivol. It was a step too far for him, and I back Canelo to come through that fight.
A fight that potentially might be more appetising for you than Zach Parker was. It was ordered for the British belt that you hold, that being Zach Shelley there. Is that a fight that's on your radar?
No, not at all. Zach Shelley's a loudmouth dosser. He's a prat, and sorry, excuse my French. I'm looking above him, If we meet in the future, that'll be a hell of a fight as well, but I'm looking upwards, not backwards.
Fair enough, Lennox. And finally, for people who are going to be watching and tuning in on Saturday night, what can they expect to see from you?
Nothing but fireworks. Mark brings it and I bring it, and it's going to be a fan-friendly fight, and it's going to be a defence of my titles.
Lennox, pleasure speaking to you. Thank you so much for speaking to Box Social. All the best.